We're gonna burn both of these stones and we're gonna see what happens. After heating the stones with a lighter for about 5 minutes, we put them on an ice cube. And what you're gonna notice is the stone on the left, even after repeated experiments, sinks a little deeper into the ice. Now when these stones are put up against one another in a scratch test, the one on the right, you can hear scratching the one on the left with dust coming off. But the one on the left can't scratch the one on the right. And that's because they're two different stones. They might look the same, but the one on the left was a moissanite that traps more heat and is softer, and the one on the right is a diamond. The moissanite might fool some people, it might even fool some diamond testers, but it's a softer stone and it's no replacement for a diamond, visually or physically. It's just a different stone, so now you know the difference.
This woman took part in a public game to win a prize. The rules are simple. You must not touch the metal bar with the wooden stick until the end. At first glance, the game seems easy, but it actually requires a lot of precision and endurance, making it quite difficult to complete. The meat attached to the wooden stick adds an extra challenge. It is often criticized by participants because it makes it difficult to prevent the stick from touching the metal structure. However, the woman moves the wooden stick with ease as if it were child's play. Look, she's so excited to eat that big piece of meat that her smile makes her close her eyes. And in the end, she successfully completes the challenge and wins the meat attached to the stick. This woman took part in a public...
There are rumors that hiding the body in cement is a perfect way to hide it, because the cement can hide the body's foul smell. To test this, the experimental team dug a large hole and then brought the corpses of 2 pigs into the hole. Then, the experimental team poured cement on it. However, this could not prevent the foul smell from the corpse. A few air bubbles also emerged on the cement surface. Next, the experimental team covered the top with a layer of plastic and continued pouring cement until it was level with the ground. 2 weeks later, the cement was strangely frozen. The group immediately went to check, but there were still a lot of bad smells spreading around. After 3 months, the odor has completely disappeared. The experimental team used a radar search device and discovered strange objects underground. So even if there is a body mark in the cement, based on some techniques, people will quickly find it. There are rumors that this trucker entered the highway from the wrong direction by using one of the exits. Despite numerous wrong-way signs, the driver ignored them, leading to the following result. Fortunately, the driver quickly realized the mistake and did not continue driving in the wrong direction. However, instead of removing himself from traffic, he opted for an equally dangerous action. Instead of leaving the roadway, he began making U-turns on the highway lanes, causing a traffic jam and posing a risk of collision. His recklessness didn't stop there, as he attempted to turn around on the highway twice before finally succeeding. This trucker entered the highway from the wrong direction by
This is the coldest city in the world. Boiling water is poured into a glass and instantly turns to ice. Clothes left outside instantly freeze into steel plates. If you kiss an iron pillar with your tongue, you may never take it down again. If you walk outside for more than 10 minutes, you could freeze to death. Cars here are not allowed to be turned off, and once they are turned off, they can only be started in the summer. If you go to the bathroom outdoors, make sure you take a stick with you, because your excrement may connect to your body. This is the coldest city in the world. Boiling water is poured into a glass and
This is a picture of a cyclist leg. You might think from this picture cycling is all about pedaling as hard as possible, but that's just the tip of an iceberg. Cyclists need to first strategize how they distribute their energy across the course.
This man asked the tattoo artist to make only a straight line on his arm. The tattooist thought that he was making a straight line because he was stretching the man's arm with his hand. However, when the tattoo was completed and the tattooist let go of the man's arm, the straight line was crooked. The man was shocked to see this. After thinking for a while, the tattooist corrected his mistake with a piece of tape and the line now looked straight. However, the man was not happy about it. Do you think this mistake can be forgiven? This man
This is how famous movie sounds are actually made. How to make the sound of bones break.
99% of people don't know that you shouldn't walk on an escalator when it stops. This young man was riding the escalator down when it suddenly stopped. Instead of walking down, he chose to stand still and ended up being stuck for 3 hours. People found his behavior amusing, but they don't realize that walking on an escalator that has suddenly stopped can be dangerous. It puts pressure on the brake, and if the pressure exceeds the brake's capacity, it can fail, causing the steps to slide down and create gaps. This can result in a person being caught in the escalator's mechanism, leading to serious injury. 99% of people don't know that you shouldn't walk on an escalator when